The Autistic Self-Advocacy Network presents A Self-Advocate's Guide to the Americans with Disabilities Act. How is the ADA enforced? Enforce means making sure that people follow the law. Enforcing the ADA means making sure people protect our rights. We have to enforce the ADA for jobs. We have to enforce the ADA for state and local governments. We have to enforce the ADA for public places. The ADA has been the law for 30 years, but some people still do not follow the ADA. How is the ADA enforced? To enforce your ADA rights, you might have to start a lawsuit. A lawsuit is when you bring someone to court. You tell the court that person broke a law. The court decides if that person broke the law. Then they make that person follow the law. They might also make that person pay money for breaking the law. Lawsuits cost a lot of time and money. Most people don't want to take all that time and money. It is easier for people to just follow the law. Starting lawsuits is hard for people with disabilities, too. Starting a lawsuit without a lawyer is very hard. You might have to get a lawyer. That can cost a lot of money. It can also take a long time. Courts can make people that don't follow the ADA stop. Courts can make them follow the law, even if it costs money. Courts can make them pay for your lawyer, too. For example, a new restaurant does not have a wheelchair ramp. The ADA says that's against the law. Lynn uses a wheelchair. She starts a lawsuit against the restaurant. She tells the court that the restaurant went against her rights. The court says the restaurant broke the law. The court tells the restaurant that they have to build a ramp. The restaurant has to spend money to build the ramp, and they have to pay for Lynn's lawyer. We can't make money from ADA lawsuits, but sometimes discrimination makes you lose money. We can get paid back the money that we lost. We can get paid back if a state or local government discriminates. We can get paid back if we are discriminated against at our job. For example, Jessica has a disability. She works at a bookstore. Her job fires her because of her disability. She can't find another job for a month. She makes no money that month. She lost money because her job discriminated against her. Jessica starts a lawsuit against her old job. The court decides Jessica's job broke the law. Jessica's job has to pay her money for the month she didn't work. But we can't get paid back if a public place discriminates against us. We can only make them follow the law. For example, Jessica has a disability. She goes to the movies. She needs captions to understand the movie. The movie theater won't give her captions. But Jessica already bought a movie ticket. Jessica starts a lawsuit. The court says the movie theater discriminated. The movie theater doesn't have to pay her back for the movie ticket, but they do have to start following the ADA. They have to have captions. People with disabilities don't want to start lawsuits. We just want people to follow our ADA rights. How do people know how to follow the ADA? The ADA has been the law for 30 years. 30 years is a really long time. It is long enough for everyone to figure out how the ADA works. It is long enough to figure out what they have to do to follow it. People can get help understanding how the ADA works. The U.S. government has a guide for how to follow the ADA. You can read the guide at www.ada.gov. It has people anyone can call for help to answer questions about the ADA. There is no reason for people not to follow the ADA. Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. For more information, visit our website, autisticadvocacy.org.